Shobden Historic Aircross Club's Golf Alpha Foxtrot Golf Delta is a BA Swallow L35c. It was manufactured by the British Aircraft Association in 1937 and is powered by a Pobjoy Cataract 3 engine producing 90 horsepower. The Swallow, which proved robust and safe, was popular in service. The majority were sold to private owners or flying schools within the United Kingdom. On the outbreak of the Second World War, many were taken by the military, most being issued to the Air Training Corps for use as instructional airframes. A number of Swallows were taken on charge during late 1940 by the Royal Air Force's Glider Training Squadron based at Ringway near Manchester. Their propellers were removed and gliding hooks attached to each wing leading edge. They were towed singly, in pairs and in threes by retired Armstrong-Whitley bombers before being released to glide to their simulated targets on the airfield. This unusual procedure was adapted to assist the evaluation of the future use of heavy gliders in assaults on enemy positions. Golf Delta was initially bought by Sir D.H. Kane and Mr. T.H. Clayton in 1938 and based at Hanworth Aerodrome. It was then used in 1939 by the Cardiff Aeroplane Club based at Cardiff Airport, Pengham Moors. It was impressed in August 1940 into the RAF as BK-897 and it was one of the Swallows used for gliding at RAF Ringway. It was sold by the RAF in September 1943. It was bought by the South Wales Swallow Group as Golf Alpha Foxtrot Golf Delta in August 1974, and during the coming years it was restored by John Hughes, Charlie Cook and Alf Williams to its present state which we see today. From 2013 it is presently owned by David Edwards, who is the trustee of the South Wales Swallow Group. It is looked after by numerous pilots and aviation enthusiasts who meet every Saturday morning at Shobden Airfield and help to maintain and keep Golf Delta flying. The purpose of this morning's sortie is to see if we can get full static power, no meaningful magneto drops, and hopefully carry out a small hop along the grass runway. The engine of Golf Delta is checked over meticulously by Tony, or Chiefy as we call him. Meanwhile, Dave and the crew unfold the wings and make sure they are both locked in place. With the aeroplane rigged, the bottom spark plugs are inserted and the HT leads connected. As there had been previous problems with the left magneto on a previous run-up, the points are double checked by Tony and Dave. Time for the pilot, and Dave makes himself comfortable in the rear cockpit. With all the final checks complete, it is now time to start, with fuel priming first, followed by magnetos on and the prop swung. As always, she starts first time. Ground run-up checks are completed and Golf Delta is walked to the grass for the short taxi to the 27 grass runway. In the close down checks, there appears a problem with a leaking right exhaust stub and flying is stopped for the day. Saturday the 6th of July 2013 and the sortie is to fly a circuit. The repaired exhaust has been fitted, but before Golf Delta is taken out and rigged, the right magneto is checked. With everything correct and the weather favourable, she is rigged, and with the ground checks and engine runs completed, everything is looking good for her flight. Taxiing down towards the grass runway, Golf Delta is given clearance for takeoff. On the runway, Dave opens the throttle and she starts her ground run. She flies for the first time in several years. An amazing sight seeing this 1937 aircraft back in the air. Dave brings her back for a smooth, perfect landing. What a glorious end to a perfect day.
Comments please, Mr. Edwards.
Perfect she was, the old girl. Loved it up there.